What's up, YouTube? What's up, Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, rideshare drivers? How y'all doing today? It's Monday, February 5th. It's an awesome day. It's a beautiful day here in Texas. And I'm coming at you to talk about education, educating riders. So if you're an Uber driver or a Lyft driver or a rideshare driver of any kind, you're using a technology provided by a company, and it's a mobile app, right? So there's a driver side of that mobile app, and there's a rider side of that mobile app. Two different apps. They work in conjunction together, but they work a little bit differently. You should spend a little bit of time getting to know both of them, both the rider side and the driver side. And I'll tell you this, you will make your life and the lives of your passengers more enjoyable, more effective, more efficient, and you'll make more money if you educate riders. And this is what I mean. So there are a number of different issues, a number of different things that come up when riders or passengers get in your vehicle that they just don't know. For one reason or another, they don't know, they forgot, they're too drunk to think about it at the moment, or you know, they were unaware, etc., or they just ignored those things in the past, so they didn't know it, or there were other drivers that were doing things backwards or wrong, or you know, like bootleg, in a way that the rider got the impression that that's how things were. So I'll give you a few examples. Rider gets in the car and they're like, hey, you know where we're going, right? You got my destination, right? Well, until you start the trip, you don't know. So just let them know, you know, I don't see the destination until we start the trip, until you're in the vehicle and we start the trip. I know there's a lot of drivers out there, because I hear it from my passengers, that start the trip long before their riders ever get in the car. I don't advise that you do that. I think that's not the best way to do things. Some people want to try to cherry pick rides, and they cancel on people based on where they're going. I think it's unprofessional, number one, but it's not good for the riders. It's not even good for you as a driver, in my opinion, because you're missing fares, you're missing tips that you wouldn't otherwise get. And you don't know where that short fare, let's say, is taking you. It might take you to a really long fare. You don't know. So you shouldn't do that. But what I always tell people is your drivers don't know where you're going until you get in the vehicle and we start the trip. Then we can see your destination. Because they don't know that, but they ask. The other thing is, if there is no destination, don't go anywhere. Let them know you have to have a destination in the app before you can go anywhere, before you can take them anywhere. And that's important for a lot of reasons. That's important for safety. It's important for time. It's important for efficiency. It's important for navigation. It's important for a lot of reasons. You need to know where you're going. You don't want somebody directing you, and the destination's not in the app. You're not going to get paid for that trip. So let them know, hey, the way this works, I need a destination before we can go anywhere. And they'll give you their destination. The next thing is, you know, backseat drivers or passenger seat drivers, people that want to control the trip, every turn, and you know, all that kind of stuff. I always inform passengers if they are starting to be a co-pilot, if they have a specific route or a specific way that they want to go, I'd be happy to take that way. Otherwise, Waze is telling me to go this way. Like, I'll let them know which direction Waze is sending us, because a lot of times they'll be like, oh, okay, you got it, and they'll just chill. Other times they want you to go a specific route. I recommend that you go that route, because it really doesn't matter. You're there as a service to them. Unless they're trying to take you way out of the way, then you let them know, hey, no, that doesn't make sense. That's going to take us an extra half hour to go that way. Waze is taking us this way because it's the shortest time distance, or something like that. But educate them, let them know how it works, because some people don't know. The next thing is you'll have parents that request trips for minors, for adolescents, for youth, for kids, and sometimes they don't know. So when you pull up, if there's just a kid standing there, what I do, keep my doors locked, I roll down my window, and I ask them, hey, do you have an adult accompanying you on this trip? Are your parents coming or somebody else coming with you? If they tell me no, I'll ask them, how old are you? They say, like, let's say 14. I'll let them know, please let your parents know. Let Susie's the name in the app. Is Susie your mom? Yeah, Susie's your mom. Please let Susie know that you have to be accompanied by an adult unless you're 17 or 18 years of age or older. I think they just changed it to 17, but it was 18 years of age or older. So I can't take you without an adult. And sometimes they'll be upset. Sometimes they'll be like, oh, I didn't know, whatever. But you want to inform them. Me personally, I don't take minors unaccompanied by an adult. I don't do it. I'm not taking that risk. It's not necessary. It's not good for my business, and I don't want it. I'm not babysitting nobody's kids. I'm not responsible for nobody's kids but my own. So if you send your kids via Uber or Lyft and I show up, I'm not taking them. If there's not an adult or at least somebody 18 years of age or older who's responsible for that child. Most people do take them. A lot of drivers do take them because they just want a quick fare. And I think that's bad business. It's a lot of unnecessary risk. But because they do that, a lot of times riders, passengers, or parents who request the trip for the kid are unaware. So educate them. Let them know this is the policy. I know there are drivers that will do it, but they're not supposed to. And this is the reason why. Liability, explain it to them if necessary. Next thing is people get in my vehicle or try to get in my vehicle every single day with drinks, with food, stuff like that. And I don't take them if they insist on bringing their drink or their food and it's not bottled water or a bottled drink with a cap that tightens close to close the drink. If it's not something that's bottled and closed, not taking them. So if they're trying to bring a coffee or they're trying to bring a soda or they're trying to bring whatever else, a kid's juice box or whatever, like, I let them know. As soon as they open the door, before they even get in and sit down, I'll let them know, hey, I can't do the coffee. Some people don't like that. I don't care. It's the policy with Uber and with Lyft. No drinks or food allowed. You can drink and eat before you get in my vehicle. You can drink and eat after you get out of my vehicle. But in my vehicle, I have to keep my vehicle very, very clean. No drinks or food in my vehicle. Some people will go and throw their drink away, or they'll get rid of their cup, or they'll do whatever they got to do, and they'll ride with you, and everything's fine. Some people will cancel. That's okay. I let them cancel. But I inform them, because they'll ask me, they'll be like, what are you talking about? I do this all the time. I'll let them know, well, the policy with Lyft or the policy with Uber is no food or drinks in the vehicle. That might come as a surprise to them, but if you inform them that that is the policy, it is in the terms of service, they'll be informed. At least next time, but when they request a ride, they'll know. They might not like it, they might not agree with it, but it is what it is. It's better for them to know than for them to not know, because when a driver like me who does this full time, who keeps his vehicle clean every day, all the time, shows up, like, I'm not taking you. You got a white styrofoam cup full of drink, you ain't bringing it in my vehicle, sorry. But, I'm nice about it with them. A lot of times they don't like it. It is what it is. I move on to my next fare. And a lot of times my next fare is a much bigger, much better fare. So I'm not worried about missing those fares, because it's a policy, and it's not worth it for somebody to spill coffee or spill a beer or spill some vodka and Coke or spill whatever they got in their cup in my vehicle that wastes my time, it wastes my money, it wastes my energy and my efforts, and it puts stress on my head that I don't want and I don't need, because now I'm wasting time cleaning my vehicle and not driving, making money. Educate your riders. Next thing is, people will tell you like, oh, you can't tip, right? Let them know. No, absolutely, you can definitely tip. Both in Uber's app and in Lyft's app, you want to let them know that tipping is included in the app. If they don't know how to tip, I will stop what I'm doing and show them how to rate me and how to tip me. I won't tell them what to rate me or what to tip me, but I'll show them how to do it. Why? Because they need to know. And a lot of times they don't. And then sometimes they'll be like, well, I can't give you cash, can I? Absolutely. You can give me a tip however you want. You can choose to tip me in the app, or you can give me cash. I'll take either. The other thing is, you know, pickups with the pinpoint navigation, with the dropping the pin in the app. A lot of times that works terribly. It's not the actual location where the rider or passenger is, where they need to get picked up. So inform them, let them know, hey, this doesn't work that well. What works really well is if you type in the name of the place. Let's say you're at the Holiday Inn Express on I-10. Type in Holiday Inn Express. It'll come up just like in the search engine. Select it. Man, your driver's going to know exactly where you're at. It's a pinpoint accurate location. So that works way more effectively. Or type in the actual address. I'm at 123 Main Street. Type in 123 Main Street. That's going to take me right to you, rather than trying to drop the pin, because the pin could be 5 blocks off or it could be 2 miles off. You never know. It's not accurate. So just educate and inform your riders and passengers. That's basically it. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. There's a bunch of other things when it comes to safety, when it comes to how they're charged, when it comes to all kinds of stuff. Riders and passengers have questions. A lot of times they don't know. They need to know. You're the driver. You're supposed to be the pro. So educate them. Inform them. Y'all have a great day. Make money. Stay safe. Be blessed. Peace. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. If you want additional training, I have a free video training series coming out at the end of this month. Click the link below, elliottpotter.net/free-VT. And again, like, share, comment, ask your questions. Y'all have a wonderful day.